Hello everybody, Corey here with Team Kramer Fishing, and today Vivian and I are going to be micro fishing. We have size 30 Tanago hooks. I did a little research, and the creek closest to our house still has 9 to 11 catchable species that we haven't caught yet, right next to our house. And I thought it was time we should focus on those. I was doing some research into where we wanted to go next year and fish, and I thought, man, we should really make sure we catch all the species that are close to our house. So we're down here at the creek. We're gonna wait if we need to. We're also going to collect some species potentially for our aquarium. One, just because we're running a little bit low on fish in our aquarium right now, and two, because it will help us identify them a little bit better. There's several species of shiner that only have very small differences apart to distinguish them. So rather than kind of catching them and photoing them, videoing them, putting them back, this gives us a little bit more time to make sure our identification is right, because a lot of these are just really hard to identify. They're tiny, and it takes some time if you're not an expert and you don't catch them all the time, as you probably noticed from all the species that we misidentify when we first catch them. All right, let's get going. Got him this time. Looks like, oh man, it's a pretty one. Let's see, I actually brought a photo tank with me today. Okay, this is definitely a type of shiner. It could be a common shiner, which would be my initial guess. But they also have sand shiners in here. So it would be a juvenile if it was a common shiner. But sand shiners don't seem to get as big. So I'm actually going to save this one for our fish tank, and we'll do a little bit more investigation work when we get home. Okay, I still have a little bit of worm on there, so let's see if we can catch some more. Smaller worm piece with more exposed hook seemed to do the trick with that guy. He was hooked right in the top of the mouth really well. Got that one. Oh, is he going to be any different than the others? So I'm going to show this one a little bit more out of the tank, so you can see the red. You can see the red fin a little bit more. Beautiful. These are beautiful little fish. So once I put them in the water, they're not as visible, but against my hand, you can really see them. Hooked right there in the side of the mouth. Whoa, settle down, dude. For this, we're going to aim for a little bit bigger fish. Still a size 30 hook. I hook this just like I fish for trout. Hold on just a second, honey. I hook this just like I fish for trout around the top, and then I let the tail wiggle. This thing will catch tons of fish. Right there? You're a little bit too far you might catch them there, but you're too far to the right. From there down through right here is where there's a whole school of them. Okay. Its scales are coming off my hands, so they're fragile. And that one looks just like. Look at those stripes. Yep, it looks just like the other ones. We'll go put them in. We found this school. Maybe we should move down where you were at earlier. It was a big bite. Got him. Oh! What? Okay, size 30. Super, super duper duper tiny hook. It might be a smallmouth. Let's try to keep them on. I mean, they tear out so easy with these small hooks. See if I can wear them out. Oh my gosh, I think I got a smallie. Try not to lose him. See if I can get him up here on the bank. I definitely don't want to lift him. There we go. Look at this, guys.
And I'm hockey stick.
Little smallmouth bass on a size 30 hook. Yes, Vivian? Oh, nice. Somebody must have got mad and thrown it in the creek. All right. Second species for sure that we know of the day. All the other little ones looked like the same species. So, and on ultra tiny gear. This is almost like fighting a bigger one on bigger gear. So let's let this guy go here. He's too big for the tank. All right, everybody, I am back. Didn't skip any time for you guys, but Viv really wasn't feeling well, so I took her home. And I decided to come back and keep exploring a little while longer. So I'm gonna hit this little spot up once more. And then I'll keep moving downstream. Upstream, I should say. Whoops, that's a horrible cast. Felt like a bite. No. There we go. There we go. Oh, stay on. Looks like maybe a sunny. Maybe a sunny, if I can get him in. Got to pull him upstream here. Looks like he's hooked a little weird. I just got him wrapped around. I didn't snag him. He's hooked in the mouth. All right. Third species, little green sunfish. Good looking guy. Really thick for his size, man. He's been pigging out. All right, I knew I could get another fish out of here. There's a bite. Got another one. Ooh, that looks maybe bigger. Oh my gosh, that's a decent fish. There's gonna be no way I can get this guy in. I'm just going to keep the drag reasonable. Keep the drag reasonable. This is going to be an accomplishment if I can get this on a size 32 pound hook. This is like a half pound size smallie, I think. And it is a delicate, oh my gosh. Does it feel like it? Oh, he got off. Oh, man. Again, a size 20, I think I could have had him. I just couldn't push it too much more than I did. That was a good fish for this little dinky hole. There's a bite, I think. Yep. Probably a sunny this time. He kind of bit where the sunnies live. Think I can get him landed probably. Yep. Man, these river fish don't screw around. They are tough fighters. Which makes it pretty easy to get out when I go to unhook them, but it's also easier for the fish to get off. Another beautiful sunny. All right, I'm gonna go move on upstream. There we go. This one's hooked. It's a little bit. Ooh, bigger shiner. Bigger shiner. Come here. Ooh, fell off. I had him on land though. All right. Hold still. All right. A little bit of a red tail, but not too red. But in the top fin again, we got some red in there. Bottom fin is more translucent. Nose, I mean, it's not slanted like a big mouth shiner, which I think is one of the other ones we could catch. So we got a good look at him, hopefully. Really pretty. Let's get him back in. These guys are pretty sensitive. Nice, that was like catching a little trout almost. Oh, see, now this guy actually looks a little different than the last one. Come on, dude. See, that looks a little different. I definitely think they're two different species. I mean, if you rewind and look at the last guy, the coloration on the fins is a little different. See how much darker that one is? Now, I could be wrong, and we'll look into it, but this one looks more like a common shiner to me. I think the last one has a chance to be a red fin shiner, or a red shiner. Sorry, not red fin shiner. All right, but we'll take a closer look later. Let this guy go. I didn't bring my aquarium bucket. All right, this one. Come on, dude. All right, this one looks more like a common, although there's a little bit of tinge of red, but not much. Not much. All right, little guy. There's one. He hit like a smallie. Come on. Oh, pretty sure. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not a smallie. Maybe it's just a big shiner. All right, come on, buddy. Just said. I'm surprised I haven't got a creek chub. And I got a creek chub. Right on cue. Oh, hold on, pal. There we go. There's our creek chub that we were looking for. Let's see, how many species? 1, 2, possibly 3, 4, 5. This could be 5 or 6 species today now. He fought like a little smallie. Chunky guy. He's back in. Deer right there. Little baby. Little fawn and its mother. Probably can barely see them on the GoPro, but they're only about 30 yards from me. Right in the middle of town. All right, this hole looks like it could be a juicy catfish hole. Looks like kind of runoff comes down, dumps into this rooty area. Got one. Got something on. Oh, that is a little bluegill. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I don't know how many species that is today, but this is officially, see if I can do this without dropping them in, the smallest bluegill I have ever caught. All right. I was kind of hoping I could get a little bullhead or something from this spot. We'll see. All right. What's this guy? It looks different, maybe. Yeah, it is. It is different. Is it a catfish? Creek chub. Creek chub. All right, little creek chub. Back in he goes. All right, I broke my hook off trying to get it out, so I'm gonna rebait over here. Retie, I should say. It's a fish. Ooh, it could be a bigger bluegill. I guess if there's babies, there has to be bigger ones, right? Don't know if I'm gonna be able to land him, but he is fighting like crazy. It's funny to have such a relatively small fish. Let's see if I can pull him out here. Oh yeah, look at that little chunker. Heck yeah, that is a thick little gill. One of the thicker 5 inches or 6 inches that I've caught. Healthy looking guy. Man, he's a fighter too. All right, we'll get him back in. All right, everyone, good outing this time. Viv only got to fish for a little while. We may have caught another species or two if we do a little bit more investigation, but look at all the different types of fish I was able to catch in this small creek on a tiny 30 size hook. All the hooks I was using were size 30. Came pretty close to landing a 10-inch smallie on it too, which is pretty incredible. But for sure we had creek chub, green sunfish, smallmouth bass, common shiner, bluegill, probably at least one other species of shiner. So I mean, you can catch just about everything. If we came out here, it was a little bit darker, we could almost certainly get some bullheads. I couldn't get any out of these kind of brush root piles, but I know they're in there. So yeah, a tiny hook, size 2-pound test line, and a small split shot with a tiny tail of a worm on it. And you can walk one of these creeks and catch lots of different types of fish. And it's really challenging. I mean, you saw how many of them got away. It's not easy to do. And then the smaller you go, the challenge is, one, you got to try to locate where they're at. Two, you need to get the hook inside their mouth before some other fish gets it. All right, thanks for watching Team Kramer Fishing. We catch everything. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you kind of dug the video. See you later.